Jad flew in from Singapore, and part of his contract, his pro contract, is to be able to ride with us whenever he visits the Philippines. So rides here is not really focused on mileage. So Jad takes the opportunity to maybe learn something new. He just started during the pandemic, so just like most of us, a lot of us, when we started cycling, majority of us started during the pandemic. Now that the pandemic is done, we have to figure out how we can make this sustainable by offering platforms like this, like for Jad, to be able to join and learn the other basic foundations of cycling. How long have you been riding, Jad?
Less than a year.
Less than a year. So, what got you into cycling? I figured you're a tech guy in Singapore.
Yeah, number one is literally the fitness. Number two is I started running. Then eventually your body's going to be asking you to do more. So I started seeing your vlogs and I thought of trying to explore bike as well.
Okay.
So hence, less than a year and I think 3 months since I joined CRZ, started focusing on bike.
So what have you learned?
Number one is literally the shortening the time it takes for me to train.
Shortening the time for you to train. How do you explain that?
In less than 3 months,
Yeah?
I was able to start appreciating the posture.
Okay. Posture.
Yeah.
You mentioned posture. What's so important about posture?
Because posture allows you to be comfortable. When you're comfortable, you'll be able to focus more on your performance. Performance will now equate to being more efficient.
Right.
Being more efficient gives you the power
Okay.
to continuously further improve your.
And with that in mind, I mean, because you said posture, what's the difference between bike fitting now? Now that you've experienced it, maybe you're in a position to explain the difference between bike fitting and all this mumbo jumbo.
That is right. Yeah, bike fitting is just gonna allow me to be comfortable.
Comfortable. Okay, that's a key word.
It will make me to allow me to ride probably further. That's what I can get the most from bike fitting.
Right.
And I think beyond bike fitting is where you need to start learning about biomechanics.
Right.
Because when you learn biomechanics, that's when you start appreciating how to use your bike.
How to use your bike.
So when you're comfortable, and then when you start to learn how to use your bike properly,
Right.
then you can go to the next level, which is performance. So combining comfort and performance is gonna leapfrog that amount of time to learn and to continuously improve.
Okay.
And I think that's one of the things that I've learned in the past 3 months after doing the biomechanics is I started to just continuously train on posture and paying more attention to performance now.
Okay, now you can now focus on performance.
That's right, yes.
Move a little bit forward. Okay. Okay. Because it's totally different when we hear those comments from a non-cyclist, non-cycling background. It takes away the jargon, the technical stuff, and it can be explained properly by someone who just started cycling. I mean, we have stories like Tom over here, Tito Ian from Paniki, and but you know, aside from bike fitting and biomechanics, we wanted to also emphasize these types of platforms, right?
Yes.
These community rides. I mean, coming from your words, what do you learn in community rides that would support whatever you invested in bike fitting and biomechanics?
A lot. So, in bike fitting, once you get bike fitted, you go outside the studio and gonna start figuring out how you can apply that. But with the community that supports you, after the biomech and bike fitting is, I was able to interject myself to the community. And the community now starts contributing to my improvement because each of the members is gonna start helping you.
Right. In what way?
In what way? It's like, in what ways they're gonna be inviting you to rides. And doing those rides with them is they're gonna start observing you as well. And they're gonna give back to the community and start giving you advices and recommendations on how you can continuously practice that posture. And eventually when you start riding with different members of the community,
Yes.
you're gonna start getting all those knowledge from them.
Okay.
Combining them is super strong.
Okay. Well, you mentioned about people giving you advice, and I think one of the biggest draw of community rides like this, it's called a scripted ride. When we say scripted ride, it's already pre-planned. The distances are pre-planned, the speeds are pre-planned, so everyone knows what to do. Everyone will have a role. So I think Jad, who's witnessing it now, after your studio theoretical experience, now we put everything on the road. One of the things that you learn is how to manage your power, how to ride around other people, because for us, safety is paramount and can only happen on the real roads with other people. So with that, thank you very much for listening to Jad. We're now just gonna start rolling. We're 6 kilometers on the ride, and the agreed speed for the first lap, just in case you guys are watching, it's always around 30, 32, 33 kilometers per hour, so it's not intimidating. We do that for 30 kilometers. So if you're available, just join us. Enjoy the rides, okay? So we'll meet you in a moment.
See ya.
Okay, go behind me now. "100 meters away, 100 meters away." Very good, Jad. Very good, very good. No, just keep it going. Keep it going. Until you close the gap. Just relax. Very good. Good posture. Just hold that posture. Very good, Jad. "50 meters away, 50 meters, 50 meters."
So we're gonna work on closing this gap a little bit. We want them to know we're right here, so that their confidence doesn't get too strong. Jad's doing a good job. First time he's ever done anything like this.
25 meters, 25 meters. Slide back. Use your hamstrings. Good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Just keep that distance. Don't let him go. Someone punch you in the tummy, okay? There he is, 25 meters away. Manageable.
Big downhill now. Close that gap.
Okay, boys, on this section, we're gonna close the gap. On this section, we're gonna close the gap. Tom will inject a little bit of firepower, okay? Tom will close the gap.
Yeah.
Hang on, okay? On my cue. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Okay, Tom, take charge. It's usually an early morning ride, so when you have fantastic roads like this, what you need to focus on is your posture. The speed just follows. There's what you call wattage, you call zone training. We have all of that, but before you jump into more advanced training programs, it would be wise for newbies to work on the most basic foundation first, like Jad. All about your posture. It will change everything, and that is sustainable. When you work on your posture, everything becomes easier, because the name of the game in endurance cycling is efficiency. Don't waste too much energy. So with that, Hopefully you join us on our next episode. Back to you, Papa Louie.
Bring that in. Forgot what competition feels like. It's been a minute since I had to think twice. And usually when I say that I'm on, then I'm on. And being wrong is like lightning trying to hit twice. Never happens. They ask for things ahead and I say my way. Haters on the lows will only keep me on the highway. Ain't no way I can lose, already prove. All that I say I'ma do. Boy, I fight for my survival. Ain't got no rivals. Yeah, forgot what competition feels like.
So this is what you call frontal surface area. The more compact, the faster you go. Lower, better.
I never panic, I manage my expectations. And granted, I've been accused being cocky, but can you blame me? I'm hot, they may not be current, but currency got me trending. It's shocking. The only thing that I lose is my temper, baby, just watch me. At the top and I'm all alone. I ain't taking L's, I ain't going home. Ain't nobody equal, ain't nobody close. Better clear the throne for my arrival. Yeah. Ain't got no rivals. Ain't got no rivals. Ain't got no rivals. I ain't got no rivals.
Cruise control.
I ain't got 'em. I ain't got no. Nobody even close.